Hello everyone, let's give this week's teaching. We still works on the Bardo Thodol, and it's kind of conclusion for this teaching. Now, last week we give some topic about how the Bardo things happened to everybody, even such guy didn't believe in Buddhism, they're not Buddhist, or even they didn't get only religion's background. But still, we can say such guy will meet that vision for sure. Why? Somebody will say, oh, you are a religion's guy, so there's kind of mystic vision, miracles involved. But actually, we can say it's not a miracle. It's not religion's miracle. The modern physics already explained the reason. How to call that word? Quantum physics. That I can borrow the word from the Einstein. He said, in this world, in this samsara world, right? Because we're living this current world is a samsara world. It's a Nimanakaya world, actually, we can say. In this world, there's no material at all. They're just a fuse, like those quantum active, they move according to their vibrations. Then, I don't know, no, it's not vibration, like music, what kind of call? Yeah, vibration, yeah. According to their vibration, then something created within a field. And this kind of things, if we can feel it, or we can saw it, touch it, smelling it, heard about that, just because in this specific field, those quantum move very fast. Their movement created the energy. Our modern person call energy, right? Because ancient time, there's no term for the energy. We just hold this kind of miracle. So the gods, angels appear in the sky. It's like those ones. Actually, we can say the appearance of the god or angels appearance in the sky is same idea with they appearing in this world. We are the same. We are the same. Why? Because we are all made of those quantum movement field, energy field. Because of that energy is so strong, so outside person can feel it, can touch it, can saw it, can taste by your tongue, get smelling from your nose, such as this. Then five senses get reflection of this energy field, quantum movement. So this kind of things appear. For example, this Dharma wheel is made of a copper outside, sutra paper inside. There's 1 billion or 1 billion hole inside in each wheel. In our mandala, there's 4. Yeah, we invite from Tibet. They shaped it to me. Then we set it and put it in the mandala. We're doing the wheel. Each day I do the circulation. Like a rabbit. Yeah, like a robot. How to call? Yeah, we can say rabbit. Yeah, actually what I mean is a robot. Why? I'm not crazy, because I can feel the energy if we go the circulation, if we move it on. So it's kind of, first we can say, when the Dharma wheel move on, it's kind of wind created by this wheeling. But it's not just ordinary wind. Yeah, of course, it's kind of wind. Belongs to the 5 elements, right? The wind is higher one. Beside the wind, actually, it's a kind of energy. It's kind of energy manufactured by this wheeling of Dharma wheel. And this kind of wind can heal some problem. I do a lot of times experiment for this. There's some students, they go to the funeral or hospital, they get some negative energy. When they walk inside, they say, okay, let's go to do the circulation several times or several 10 times or dozen of times. She or he feel very hot. First from body part, then spread it all over the body. Then some, how to call it, sweat out. Oh, get refreshed. This kind of energy, because this kind of is active energy we created by our circulation, by this Dharma viewing, by this ghee light offering to Buddha, incense. So we can say as a conclusion, this temple, small temple, is the energy viewing existence in this part. So when we walk into the viewing, because we, I, you, all is existence of the energy. Actually, this kind of energy is not Daiwa, it's alive. It's just, you can say, according to the quantum physics, it's just the quantum movement field. So this kind of field is I, Zhang Yan, all you guys, all of us. Those kind of energy ball walk into the large mandala. Also, this kind of mandala still is alive. They made of same quantum, it says, but their movement is so fast. Why? Somebody said, no, you're just some statues. You put on this table, then you say it's a mandala and it's alive. Actually, it's alive. This mandala is alive. Each time we chanting, we walking, our mind get realization of those Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, protectors. Then their true existence in the Sahogakaya, the higher level of world existence, get some incarnation in these statues, in all these statues, the large one, smaller. Then all these statues made of this mandala, all incarnation from different Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, give incarnation as part of incarnation into these mandalas. Then they gather together. We do the offering, the incense offering, the ghee light offering, the chanting offering, the water, fire puja, all the offerings. Then this kind of chanting, this kind of offering, reactive this existence of gathering. So this movement is very, active. Their speed is very high. Please refer to the previous teaching I give you. For us, the five senses, just the lower one. Right? Your eyes, your ear, your nostril, your tongue. This is the five. Then beyond this whole body, the touch. Beyond the touch, the body sense, is your conscious. I mentioned, right? There's a conscious. But actually, this conscious movement, of course, is faster than our human body movement, right? We just run so fast, you cannot faster than your car driving. But if we visualize, we can move very faster than your car driving, right? Now we stay in Scarborough. If I visualize, I already going to downtown, Young Bloor. Oh, another one, second, I go to Niagara Falls. Another one, I cross that lake to the US. I cross that ocean to the Europe. Then I realize I can cross there several times. I done it. Right? You think, wow, it's so fast. But compared with the subconscious, still very low. So subconscious, a higher one. So a body conscious, according to our tradition, is a wide one. Our conscious, pure conscious, is the right one, like a sun, right one, very shiny, very strong. But still, the movement is not so fast. Of subconscious is a black one. Why is black? Because you cannot catch up your subconscious. You just catch up your subconscious in your dream. That is, last week I mentioned, several weeks I mentioned the dream yoga, how important it is. Because the dream yoga, all the practice, you just done on the subconscious. And the subconscious, how fast it is. I mean, how fast the quantum movement involved in your subconscious is the 100,000 times than your conscious. So that's why in our dream, we are super guy. We can fly. We can fly. We can move very big rock. We can cross the sea. We can walk into the fire. So it is. We are super guy. We are Superman. Superwoman. Because the speed of the quantum movement in your subconscious level is so fast, so active. And this kind of subconscious is, we can say, is kind of Bardo things. It's kind of Bardo things, but not, we can say, yeah, kind of half-half. Because they mentioned Bardo have 6, right? The previous 3-1 Bardo is belong to us, a light person. And the last 3 Bardos is the character of the dead person we have. But the 2 is the 2 counterparts. For us, dream Bardo, meditation Bardo, or Bardo in the sex station is a counterpart to the vision Bardo, after death Bardo, vision Bardo, or rebirth Bardo. So we can say those kind of Bardo vision in your dreams or in your meditations is kind of subconscious state. So that means in this kind of state, for example, meditation, when you get to the samadhi in your meditation, please listen carefully. It's not just, now I sit there, I do the meditation, but you didn't walk into the Bardo state. I mean, you will walk into deep trance state, we call samadhi state. That means you cannot feel the existence of your 5 senses, especially your body existence. You just live in the sky. This kind of, we call CD state, is samadhi. So this kind of samadhi state, you can say your meditation Bardo state. In your meditation Bardo state, what is the main factor in charge of everything is your subconscious. Some part of subconscious. If you are a very high level practitioner, you clear your subconscious. You already walk into the basic of alaya conscious. But it's very hard for the common person to achieve it. Yeah, it'll take several years or 10 years to achieve that sthiti. But if you can catch up the same alaya states, alaya conscious. That alaya conscious, the speed is faster than the light. I mean, in that alaya state, the movement of your quantum, the smallest part of us, of our everything, of every material world, the quantum movement is faster than light. Is that clear? So, according to the modern physics, if something, the speed of the something's movement is faster than light, then that things change themselves into light. Is first things. Second one is, if they faster than ordinary light, in this kind of movement, there's no sense of time and space. So that means you can return yourself to the ancient time, to the Roman period. By this time, you can catch up all your previous life. In this state, you can clear all the karma within all your previous life. Congratulations. At that time, you already got the power equal with, not equal with Buddha, equal with Bodhisattvas, the Maha gods, or very Maha angel. No, angel is not called Maha. The big angel, right? Big angel is 6, right? Big angel, 6 or 4. Yeah, that top angels, yeah. This kind of, we call superpower. Why? Because if your quantum can move faster than light, then that means you are not the you in this ordinary life. You already changed yourself into rainbow body, like a Guru Rinpoche. There's no me the blood, such big head for me. No, I already merged into light. Yeah. All parts of us, of mind, to change into light and then move. In this state, I can transfer all the form to whatever I want, to whenever. Because this word, why this word exists? Just because this word under the influence of the time and speech. So they stay there. You want to run so fast, you drive a car. You drive your private ear. That's it. You cannot drive in the light, because if you drive such high speed, there's no eye. You just merge yourself into light. You are the light. You are part of light. This kind of light existence is the God's existence, even higher. So at least the light existence is the Sahogakaya word existence. Sahogakaya words means those God existence, those angels existence, Bodhisattvas existence, those kind of things existence. Yeah. But still, in this world, they still separate it, because their movement of their own quantum, the movement, yes, I can accept, they move so fast compared with us. Yeah, they move the same speed or even faster than light, but still not enough. They still walk in the alaya state. They didn't beyond the alaya conscious. And Buddhahood is beyond the alaya conscious. So we call Lomo. Lomo is a Hindu word, means divine. That means in this kind of level of Buddhahood, there's no separate consciousness. All the consciousness collective together. Even the light, they say they're different light, right? But they are different categories because their energy level is different. The field of the energy is different. For example, that light is just this light, so tiny. This light cannot compare with the sun's light or thunder's light. So we can visualize this light is just kind of the lower level God, small angel, small protectors. But thunder is very big, high level existence. Yeah, like a Manjushi, Guanyin. Yeah, like this, the biggest angel, what was that called? Angel, no, it's another one. It's the sword. Yeah, this kind of level. But the sun's level is even higher. Even higher. But during those visions, during those levels, still there's the idea to separate it. Right? We call all different God, different angel, different bodhisattvas, even different prana Buddhas, separate it. Because their speed is different. Their speed of their quantum movement is different. So their energy level is different. When we walk to the highest level of Buddhahood, they merge together. They merge together. Like the whole, there's no flaw. There's no separation. So this kind of things we call Buddhahood. That's why if we still in human form, if we still speak the human languages by the human tongue, we cannot totally understand and express the existence of Buddha. So that's why Buddha said in Heart Sutra, what's that Buddha? Buddhist. Form, same with the form, same with the ether, emptiness. Emptiness is not a form, but it's, I don't know how to use it by logic. Form is the emptiness. Emptiness is form. Form is not the emptiness. Emptiness is not the form. Buddha just used this logic method to express what is the Buddhahood. Because he just can say Buddhahood is not the word in this ordinary human world. It's not. You cannot use the human language, whatever it is, human languages, to express the existence, the things. You try to describe the Buddhahood. No, you cannot. You just say Buddhahood is not the material. But Buddhahood at the same time is not emptiness. Because Buddhahood is everything, everywhere. So it's kind of logic expression. At that time, Buddha just can say by this word. Because there's no, at that time, 2,500 or more years ago, there's no the modern quantum physics. They say the form, oh, that is form. It's mental, it's meat, blood, it's clothes, it's fabric, whatever it is. It's the thing's true existence. Because of that knowledge is limited. So we can understand. Now we can understand. Because of the modern physics. So that's why a lot of, we can say all of the modern physicists accept the vision of Buddha, Shakyamuni. Because Buddha Shakyamuni already give the true description for the modern quantum physics. At that time, 2,500 years more. Modern quantum physics said all these materials is not materials. It's just the existence of an energy field. And you saw it is stable. It just stay there, right? The table is stay there. 4 years ago, when I set up this temple, the table was there. Then 4 years later, it's still there. If I didn't broken it, yeah, maybe 40 years ago, maybe 400, all of us are gone. The table is still there. You say, oh, that table is just the things located. But actually, when you separate, no, it's not. The table is, now I can feel a little bit. The table still attracts the energy. For example, the black marble, they attract energy. When you come to this small center, you feel, wow, you feel comfortable. Why? Because this small center can create a lot of energy. We can absorb those energy, so we can feel comfortable. But if we go to hospital or funeral, you feel, wow, I'm so upset because of those reasons, because of this crying, because of this bad smelling, such as this. But actually, we can say all this smelling, all these sounds, all this feeling, is come from what? Come from negative energy. And this kind of exists in the hospital, I can say, or funeral. It's the place we always absorb the energy from outside, even from those guys who walk into their place. Why? Because a lot of person die there. A lot of person get very sick. This kind of illness or this kind of death is a process. You know, process? Like a manufacture, but on the other side of manufacture, they release themselves. When the things release their forms, it kind of, this process absorbs a lot of the energies. So that's why nuclear power is so powerful, right? Because they release their materials, then absorb the energy strongly, immediately. Then all the humans, all those materials go into that several seconds. Why? Because this kind of releasing process. That hospital funnel is not so powerful, but still in a very slow process, but still moving on always. So when you cross that area, when you walk into that field, you can say your energy already be absorbed, be taken out falsely, without your own intention. You cannot pay attention to it. You just feel, oh, I feel uncomfortable. I feel upset immediately. I want to cry. I want to what? I want to fall in sleep. I want to, those kind of things. This reflection that your energy already be taken by this place, not by my place, by those kind of hospital. But you go to our temple or other very big church, you feel, wow, I feel good. I feel peace. I feel very comfortable. I feel happy. Why? Because your body gets nutrition from this temple or church area. Because this temple or church is kind of energy field so strong. And it's positive energy. What's that positive or negative? Positive means they give energy to you. The negative means they take energy from you. Actually, what's the energy? Energy is the movement of the quantum. It's not negative or energy, negative or positive division, just the directions. Yeah. If they are weaker, you are very strong, you come to them. The weaker absolutely take the energy from stronger. Your case always take energy from parents. Your daughter take energy from you. Or even your dog or cat take energy from you. Why? Because they are weak. They want to get it. So you have to give. Same situation. Same situation. Our temple just give energy to us. To you and so to me. So I feel happy always. He said, see, that Lama is crazy happy always. Why? Because I always can get this energy. Yeah. Same idea. When the Bardo period is coming, when the Bardo is coming, why? I mentioned several times that we must keep our conscious alive. We cannot lose our conscious falling asleep. Otherwise, you lose the vision from Buddha's light. And this kind of Buddha light, the first time, and for the second time, is Buddha's visions, right? It's the energy field. It's your nutrition in your bundles. If you can recognize the light is from Buddha's heart, it's the help from Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, or angels, If you can recognize it, then you try to catch it up. When you catch it up, things happen. The two different vibration work together. So, because we are human, we are very tiny, weak, and a little bit dirty. Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, angels' energy field is so strong, so bright, so active, so clear, pure. So that means they were absorbed by them. You know what I mean? We are be purified. We merge into them. So we change ourselves into part of them. We will absorb it. Yeah. Actually, this is the story behind all the visions, all the Bardo teachings. I try to give some the modern science explanation for these Bardos. Yeah, no one do it. I try to do it for the first time to let ordinary person to understand how it happens, why those kind of vision come from, where it come from, why it's coming out, how it can help us, because their light first, their vision second, is also the quantum movement field. But their field is so pure, so strong, so bright. They can purify us. It's the condition is we didn't refuse to. So that's why we should recognize them out. We catch it up. Then find out, oh, that rainbow is from Buddha's heart. From 5 prana Buddha together. We merged. If we cannot, so they come out separately. The white, the blue, the blue, the white, the yellow, the red, the green, step by step. Then we merge into. But please remember, please receive the words of my previous teachings. Beside the Buddha's light is so bright, so strong. Ordinary person, he cannot handle it. Beside the Buddha light, also have a very tiny one, but it's not such strong. It's a little bit green. I mean a gentle light. This light is the quantum field of 6 realms. For example, for humans, it's a yellow one. For the heavens, it's a white one. It's the gentle one. So the main one is big and strong and shining light. Besides, there's some tiny one. Because of human nature, we cannot look at the strong one. So we find, oh, there's a small one. That's so gentle, like an escape. So we catch it up. Okay, you walk into the 6th room directly. You just escape from all the falling safe. You jump to the final one. You got to reverse. How it happened? Same story. Because of the human or animals realm, the light is their own energy field. Their vibration is not so strong because the level is very low. So they are gentle. The light is so gentle. So for us, oh, this is acceptable. So we try to jump into. When we jumped into this kind of Bardo body, it's a just tiny one. We jumped into the river, then we merged. When we get conscious again, we already got a baby doll, or baby girl, or baby boy. Because your tiny Bardo energy body already absorbed by those 6 realms existence field, energy fields. Yeah. And just because their Six-room energy field is not so strong. Of course, they separated different levels, right? Heaven is the highest level, Ashura is second, the human is in the middle, the animal is lower, then the ghost and the human beings. Because their movement is not so fast, some part of them was stretching out. Then another incarnation just came out. Like individual humans or individual dog or individual whatever it is. So they catch up the new life. They catch up by your own five sense. Because of the energy field is lower. So the speed of your quantum is also lower. So the field is lower and small. And such energy field, so tiny one, so stubborn, so those one highlight a lower level one. We just attractive. We cannot find it out. All the surrounding material world is just a field. It's just energy field. We cannot find it out because our speed is too low. Right? For example, when we go to some place, it take metro, take subway. When the some city, I don't know, not Toronto, some city, at the terminal of subway, they made some advertisements, right? They draw some picture. When they just start, it cannot catch up the vision because they separate each with a long distance. But if the train run very fast, you can find it out. Oh, there's some vision or advertisement outside, so you can catch it up. If the train moves so fast, you cannot catch up again. It disappears because it's moved so fast. Boom, just gone. Boom, just gone. That same theory applied to our samsara world. If our energy level is not so low, we can think about those Dharma things so we can find it out. Oh, those table, those Dharma view, it's not the things 8D. It's kind of movement involved. But that vibration does do this. So from a form, outside. So if you suddenly look at it, oh, you see, oh, it's not such table, so stable. You just look at this one. Vibration. Those kind of vibration manufacture form. If you can move very, very fast, that form disappears. There's no such thing existence. You just, because you run very fast, so you cannot saw it, right? When we drive, the building and tree besides just change their form. It's not just one by one, single existence. It's like boom, right? The building just got curved. The tree just totally disappeared. There's no tree at all. There's no individual besides you. Just boom. That is samsara. So how we practice, how we can relate ourselves, just increase your speed of your quantum movement inside us. If we can increase the speed of our quantum movement, so the outside world just changed. Yeah. You can find it out beside the sickness, beside the death, beside the rebirth, or beside old age. I mean, behind old age, behind all of this fall of this sickness, there's some story behind. You can find out what it is karma. Why humans are changing to old? Because the energy in the shield just running out. The shield in your body cannot absorb the new energy. It just run out. For ordinary person, they cannot absorb the energy from outside. All the energy we got, you just got from your parents, the seed and blood. So that's why most person believe in the blood. I mean, a lineage, family lineage, whatever it is. Yeah. If your parent is so strong, so commonly speaking, the daughter sounds very strong. But if the parents get very, very big karma involved, also the child, even grandchild, can get this karma. Inheritance. It's kind of inherited, but not so spread. Yeah, so exactly. Why? It's a karma law. But this karma law, they didn't reflect themselves. They just reflect their result. We kill person. They were killed by other person in this life or in later life. No doubt at all. Yeah. So in the Buddhism Sutra book, there's mentioned a very famous saying. It's the Sakabandita explained, translate from Sanskrit. 5 years ago, I kill you. 5 years later, you kill me. You eat me. Yeah. That means 5 years ago, maybe I'm a big fish, you are smaller one. So I ate you. Then 5 years later, I am a merchandise and you are the robber. You kill me. Yeah. So this is the karma law. So this samsara world, how it existence, how it created all of this sickness, suffering, because of the karma law. But ordinary person cannot find out karma law. We just find out our law. If I kill person, I will put in prison, I will shoot. But they didn't find it out. When I will shoot, I died, I got another incarnation, right? Then that victim got another incarnation. Then he will kill us, he will kill me in the next life. It is the karma law. But ordinary person cannot find it out. Why? Because it's already beyond the time and space. Our five senses cannot catch up. Those kind of things happen because we cannot catch up those kind of time and space law. Karma law is beyond the time and space law. So time and space law is the king in this common world. You can find out all the achievements in this samsara world is the result of time and space. We earn money, but we run out of time. If we want to beyond this current existence, so we should follow the karma law. But still, karma law is a Sogakaya law. For Buddha himself, there's no karma at all. Because Buddha himself already beyond that karma law's level. Yeah. So that's why this Bardo teaching, I want to give you some new explanation. I want to give you some new direction to think about how it comes, how it works. Why, when we die, there's so many visions coming out. First is the light, then a lot of very big archetype. Yeah, archetype is a word from the modern psychology. It's archetype means some form very big, very strong. Maybe you can look at it in a dream, but you cannot look at it in the ordinary world. So we call archetype. It's like angels, like protectors, like the gods, like those kind of things. Divine animals, the dragon, whatever. Big eagles. Just because they are all the energy-filled reflection. They exist in our subconscious, some part in our alaya conscious. But for ordinary person, we have no idea what the subconscious it is, or we have no idea of alaya conscious it is. We just know our conscious. I hate you because you call me the dirty words, so I hate you. This kind of hate involved in our heart. This is conscious. I love you because, oh, you are a rich guy, you are a handsome girl, you are a handsome boy, you are a beautiful girl, whatever. Just kind of those things. I feel jealous because you are richer than me. You have a luxury house, luxury car, whatever. Those kind of things involved in our heart. This kind of consciousness. But it's not subconsciousness. Subconscious is what? It's the manufacture of your consciousness. In your dream, in your daytime, you just feel jealous. But in your dream, it's not just jealous. You want to kill that guy. Yeah, you want to get that lady by some. So you want to rob the bank. You want to do whatever you want. It's subconscious, right? Alaya conscious is let everything go. I'm a super guy. I can rob whatever I want. I can destroy all those things, all of existence. And this kind of thinking make a fruit in your alaya. And this kind of alaya, like another seed, they will grow up in a very big tree in the future. And that tree will manufacture a lot of fruits in the future. And when some time species is suitable, all the fruits broken out, get a lot of trees like a forest. Yeah. So for us, we should pay more attention to our conscious, not just your body action or speech. Of course, first your body action and speech, because the common law charges your action. You cannot kill the persons. Even you cannot kill animals in Canada, right? So if you do it, okay, go to jail or be shot. Oh, Canada cannot be shot. Long life jail. So it's action. So the common law just charge of the action. Or some kind of speech. You will say the dirty words to someone, so police will catch up. But not maybe put in jail, maybe some punishment, some I don't know how to some payment. But still you get punishment. But if you try to kill everybody in your mind, no one can stop you. Right? But the karma law will stop you. It's not stop you. The karma law will notice that. Because your mind of kill everybody, this kind of hate will make you crazy. And then the kind of crazy things is the karma law fruit. And that karma law will reflect as fruit in the future. You truly go to street to kill everybody. Like a Tory, those things happen, right? In Toronto or in London, whatever it is. Those kind of those things change. And behind all this sad story, we can say, this kind of quantum energy movement involved. Because of you get these jealous things from the beginning. I look at Kevin, oh, that shirt is so good. I want to rob him to get it out. Then this kind of things in my idea. So I look. When I look, I said, everybody around me is dressed better than me. I feel jealous. In my dream, I kill everybody. And in that dream, I found, wow, that is so good. I kill everybody. I was a king. I was a monarch. I can kill whatever I want. Then that kind of things reflect your conscious. you think about, it's not pretended. Truly, you think about, I'm the king. I can kill everybody. Someday, you go on the street, try to kill everybody. Why? Because of, in that idea coming out of that jealous, this kind of idea, just like the hole in your quantum movement field, your energy field. And this kind of jealous idea absorb all the positive energy, run all that energy because of the hate. This kind of hate emotion, why we call poison, why we Buddhists call poison of this, right? The hate, the jealous, the greed, whatever it is, those kind of things we call poison. Why? I learned the medicine, the Tibetan medicine I know. What's a poison it is? Poison also the herb. But kind of herb give you the energy, but the poison take your energy out. When you take the poison get the water in your stomach, then suddenly spread it out in your blood. And this kind of spreading out, take out all the energy from your body immediately. Then your brain or heart gets down. Then down. Same idea apply. You get the jealous, this kind of jealous idea, run all your energy immediately. Then your low level, boom, falling down to the ground. Look at you, you are still a human, but actually at that time the conscious belonged to the demon. So we call human form demon, it is. It's not just human, it's like a demon. It just wants to kill, Why? Because the energy just go very low. And this kind of low level existence, attractive other low level existence coming to you, to surrounding you. So get crazy. So go out to the street. Go on the street to kill everybody else. Yeah. So we can borrow those kind of ideas from modern physics to give you guys some explanation, some idea why those things coming out. Why rebirth, old age, sickness, and death coming out. This question coming to Buddha Shakyamuni. And just because those questions, Buddha Shakyamuni think about that, then set up this Buddhism. And Buddhism is the answer to these questions. And modern physicals give us some more detailed explanation. And that answer is same with Buddha Shakyamuni. Yeah, it's like a quantum movement field, energy field. Yeah, so the rebirth, the old age, the sickness, and death all come from the energy levels movement. So that's why we call this word is not a word that we think about. This word was manufactured by 5 elements. It's made of 5 elements. But what is 5 elements? Still this quantum energy field movement. Yeah. 5 elements, the earth, the water, the fire, the wind, the ether. You can check it out. Different levels have different movement levels. The earth, a little bit lower. The water, more active. The fire, more active. The wind, extreme active. So that's why we are human body. Everything was material. Got same materials like this. When you separate it, you can find it out. Oh, we are all quantum. We all get the same movement, but different levels. If we can get this conclusion, so the answer is coming out. We just increase our movement speed. Get up until Buddha. Yeah. Very simple. So practice is very simple. But practice, what we need just to, always keep that movement. Don't hesitate. Don't doubt on it. Don't stop it. Create it your faith. Believe in it from your heart and just do it until you get final liberation. Yes, that is teaching for today. I hope I can give all of us some different ideas, different direction to think about the Dharma, think about the practice, think about our daily life, how to combine our daily life into our practice. Let's direct the merit. Panjabhava Mahasamo